Hello, welcome back to Only Forever Adventures. Today we're going to discuss Breeze Airline at Erie International Airport, Tom Ridge Field. We recently took a trip from Erie to Orlando, Florida for a vacation. And since Breeze became part of the Erie Airport, we used to have to take a trip from Buffalo, Cleveland, or even Pittsburgh to get down to Orlando. So this was a nice little change for us. No layovers. It was actually wonderful.
Yeah, it's a direct flight, only up once, down once. For a nervous flyer like myself, this was ideal and so exciting when they announced that they were going to have Breeze doing these flights. They also fly, the schedule we had was Wednesday to Wednesday, and then flying Saturdays from Erie to Tampa. I believe that the schedule is different, that you can now fly on Wednesdays and Saturdays both ways. I'm not quite sure, but if you're interested in that, the website is very easy to understand. My brother booked our flights over the internet, which was a very easy thing. For lack of a better word, it was a breeze. He got right on. He was able to book our flights. We were able to get first class. We were able to get the best bundle package for our luggage.
Which is the nicest bundle, to call it.
The nicest bundle. And it was nice. It was more than what we needed, but we took it to our advantage by bringing extra suitcases in order to bring our souvenirs back on the plane, as opposed to what we've done in the past, which is spent quite a bit of money and having to take time to go to the post office in Orlando to ship back large souvenir items. And with a 10-year-old, there's always some big stuffed animal or something that has to come back.
And it's not cheap.
It's not cheap, and it's not going on that plane, and it's not a carry-on size. It's too big for that. As far as the service went, we have no complaints whatsoever. The stewardesses and stewards were so wonderful, very accommodating, very attentive, and made it very comfortable. For me, as I said, as a nervous flyer, it was a lot off my shoulders. It was very comfortable, and I actually can say we had no turbulence, just going up and coming down. It was a little bumps, but not anything that scared me.
Used to experience.
And it scares me to death. And so I did feel comfortable. I will probably fly very soon again because of that. It's not Breeze's fault that it was a great flight. That was Mother Nature, but they did everything to make us comfortable. They were asking if we needed anything else. They served us drinks and snacks, and it was completely the total timing was like a little over 2 hours in the air. So in that short amount of time, they really impressed us.
Yeah, the seats were wonderful. They were spacious. You could recline, which was nice. And each seat has USB ports, trays, very roomy. I had the window seat, which I love. I always love the window seat, and that was always nice to see that outside. Yeah, it was, even the staff was great. Even the passengers, it was quiet. I think everybody enjoyed it. So it was wonderful. The landing was smooth, I thought. Getting from here to there was nice. A lot of the one stop, no layovers, nothing like that. And, we had a carry-on and a little luggage, and that was nice. A lot of spacious compartment. Yeah, I can't really complain about it, or that it was a breeze, like my wife said.
Yeah, we would definitely give it a 5-star rating. I can't think of one complaint on them. Even Erie International Airport staff was wonderful. Security, yes. Bag check. TSA was great. Yeah, no issues, no problems. And being a smaller airport, made it very nice and convenient for us. We didn't have to do that extra driving. We also did not have to worry about a layover or up and down too many times, because for me, that's not ideal. And everything was on time and smooth. Now, granted, I'm sure that won't be the case all the time because things are sometimes unpredictable. However, our experience with them, which this is our first experience with Breeze since coming to the airport, has been wonderful. Also, a few of our friends and relatives have also flown with them and have nothing bad to say as well. They also had great things to say about it and made us very comfortable in picking them and this route to take for our trip.
Yeah, we definitely do it again and again and again, as long as Breeze is here. And why not do it? It saves the trip to go to the bigger cities.
Yeah, and you don't have to rent a car or park your car and pay for that. It was just really great.
Yeah.
So remember,
only forever. Life is an adventure.
Bye. We're here at the Erie Airport starting the first leg of our trip to Orlando, Florida for a celebration of Alexander's 10th birthday. Let the epic vacation, hint, hint, begin.
Okay, we're about to take off, going to Orlando. Jets are warming up. Here we go. We're descending down to Orlando, Florida. Should be about another 10 minutes and we should hit runway. Orlando Airport. What was your flight?